Balance and moderation is the biggest lie told to us for our weight loss journeys, and I was a believer and a pusher of this.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked.
I once believed that to have a sustainable weight loss journey, you have to have balance and moderation for long-term success. Well, I'm here to tell you I am dumping that thought process. I have lost 125 pounds in these last 2 years, and I have matured in my weight loss journey. And there are some things that I once believed that I no longer do. And balance and moderation is one of those things. So in today's video, let's chat about some things that I think we should all be doing to have a sustainable weight loss journey that will then transition to long-term success. But before we get into today's video, if you've never seen my face before, hey girl, hey, my name is Janae, and I make a lot of content focused on fitness, wellness, and self-development, and helping you and I live our best healthy and active lives. So if that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post a lot of different content over there. Give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know some of your best sustainable weight loss tips. Let's chat about the word balance for a second. The definition of balance is having an even distribution of something, or pretty much making things equal. So when we think about a balanced lifestyle when it comes to the way we're eating, the way we're moving our bodies, and everything it takes to remain healthy, the literal definition of balance is problematic. And you may be saying to yourself, why are we taking things so literally? It's because we have to. When you're trying to lose a massive amount of weight like I did, and honestly, anything over 50 pounds is massive, you have to have a game plan that's spelled out so that you can get to your end goal. Winging this journey has never worked for any of us. Think about all of the times you've embarked on a weight loss journey. You kind of winged it, at least a little few parts of it, and it still didn't work out for you. If you think about it this way, this is why so many of us make a vision board at the beginning of the year with exacts and specifics. You're throwing on your vision board your goal weight, your dream car, the money that you want to save, how many subscribers you may want to have at the end of the year. I mean, we put so many things, pictures, phrases, quotes on this vision board to actually spell out what it is that we want to achieve. Weight loss is no different. You need to know the calorie deficit you have to be in, how much sleep that you need, the movement that you should be doing every day. But not only that, you have to change your mindset, because what we truly think and how we truly feel will fester in our subconsciousness, and it will eventually make its way to the forefront of our brain until we stop believing. Think about every single time that little tiny voice in your head said, I don't think this journey is going to be different. I don't think this exercise is going to work. I don't think this diet is going to work. And you put it down, but guess what? That thought is already there. It's already there, and it grows, especially when the scale isn't moving, when life is lifing, when the journey is hard. That voice is growing and growing and growing until it's right here, and until you eventually quit and start again on another Monday, at the beginning of the month, at the beginning of the year. Phrases like having a balanced lifestyle is meant to do a few things. Keep us confused, because what does that even mean? Keep us complacent, because we're not even pushing ourselves. And ultimately, it makes you unhappy with your results, aka your body. When you think about the word balance, it's literally a 50-50 split. But we can't adapt that mindset into our weight loss, wellness, and healthy journey. Why would we take 50% of our old unhealthy ways that gave us the bad results that we had and merge that with our new lifestyle and only give 50% to our new lifestyle, our healthy lifestyle? That is not going to work. So we are tossing the balanced lifestyle. It's not working, and it's not going to lead us to long-term success. Instead, we're going to eat for, move for, and sleep for the body that we not only want and wish that we had right now, but also the body that we want to keep long-term. Because nobody wants to keep losing and gaining that same 20 pounds. We don't want to keep yo-yo dieting. We've been there, we've done that, we're stopping it now. So we are going to adapt the stay ready so we don't have to get ready approach. And this isn't a new phrase. 15 years ago, I was in the Army, and I had a platoon sergeant that used to yell this phrase all day, every day. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I mean, he used to shout it in the hallways for all of us to hear. It was actually Quite annoying. Well, after much resistance, he was right, and now it's a phrase that I live by. So what does the stay ready so you don't have to get ready approach look like for our weight loss journey? Again, we are thinking, eating, and moving for the body that we want. We are going all in and we are not half-assing it. So this means unsubscribing from the balance and moderation lifestyle and fully subscribing with all of the perks, the highest membership to our healthy lifestyle. So this will look like the 80-20 or the 90-10 rule. I personally lean towards the 90-10 rule. You do what works for you, but essentially both of the rules are the same. Eating healthy and whole foods 80 to 90% of the time and only indulging 20 to 10% of the time. Same thing applies to your fitness, the content you consume, your sleep, your stress. I mean, all of it is important for a healthy lifestyle. I'll give you a clear example of what this looks like using myself. 90% of the time, I'm eating a high protein and high fiber diet. I prioritize whole foods, getting my vitamins and supplements in, and drinking my water. 10% of the time, I'm eating fast food once a week with my family, but I'm still choosing cleaner options that are on the menu. I barely consume sugar and I barely consume alcohol. But if you watch my vlog series, The Discipline Diaries, where I'm showing you guys what it takes to maintain and live a healthy lifestyle, I'm not making things from scratch. My meals don't take an hour to make. I'm not picking up the cleanest ingredients when I go grocery shopping. I'm very realistic when it comes to my journey. And most importantly, I listen to my body and do what works for me. Same thing when it comes to my fitness routine. I lift 5 times a week. I run 4 times a week. That's the 90%. But 10% of the time, I'm listening to my body. I make sure at bare minimum, if I'm taking a rest day or if I'm not doing my 90% routine, I'm getting at least 10,000 steps per day. And I'm also doing fitness activities that I truly enjoy. I'm constantly researching health and wellness information, listening to podcasts, YouTube videos, and reading books that is going to benefit me and my mindset for the long term. And I follow people on social media or YouTube that pretty much lives the lifestyle that I see for myself. I'm taking in good content and I'm barely watching trash TV, reality TV, or following people that don't serve me. And guess what? I'm not missing out on anything because that seems to be a fear for people. The 10 to 20% is there to enjoy life if that's the way you want to look at it, even though I do enjoy my 80 and 90%. This stay ready so I don't have to get ready and this 80-20, 90-10 rule actually healed my relationship with food, with fitness, with diet culture, period. So now when I eat my food, I don't look at things as good or bad or a cheat meal. I don't get wrapped up when I'm taking a few rest days in the week. And on the other side of it, I'm also not super restrictive because when you hear 90%, you may think, oh my God, you're so strict. No, I'm not. Again, it's a mindset change. And gone are the days where I'm binging or yo-yo dieting. Done enough healing to look at my journey in a different lens. If you have multiple years of failed attempts like I did, I have 12 of them, then you know it takes a different approach to have sustainable weight loss. That way you can get to long-term success. Getting rid of the balanced lifestyle mindset and continuously staying ready in our lives will make it so that we don't have to consistently start over, prepare, or get ready. Adapting an 80-20 or 90-10 healthy lifestyle will not only get us to our goal faster, but also help us stay at our goal and maintain it for the long term. As always, I hope this video was thought-provoking for you and made you reflect on your own journey and see how you can switch things up and change your mindset around so that you can have a more sustainable and healed weight loss journey that will eventually lead to long-term success. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure you're following me on TikTok and Instagram. On TikTok, I'm always hosting lives and answering your questions in the moment. And on Instagram, I'm super active in my stories. I do have a broadcast channel. They end up knowing the tea first, so make sure you follow me over there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Come through and chill, chill, chill.